Okay, so light skin, dark skin.
You do like light skin.
I don't like light skin. I like dark skin. I like dark, crispy, blue black men. You don't.
I mean,
like Wesley Snipes?
Hell no. That is not my. Well, it's nothing wrong with them. Like I said, the older I get, the more that is becoming the type of man that I'm like, ooh.
Dark skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never was like that. I still say light skinned man is fine and shit. But
what makes a light skinned man fine to you?
I don't know. I don't know. Just the light skinned men that
Is it because they have like this? I want to say confidence.
Maybe because my daddy is light as shit. He looks like a white man.
That's where you get your color from.
So they be like, you marry your dad or something. I definitely married my dad in personality.
That. Okay, so you have your dad's personality.
No, I married my dad's personality.
So yeah, that makes sense. So you like a light skinned man. I like dark skinned man.
I mean, but my husband is
he's a little chocolate.
He ain't no little chocolate.
A little milk.
Don't spare his feelings over here. He know he's chocolate, baby.
He a little milk
and he like it
with his little bald head.
Yeah, he like it.
We be talking about Sean. I know. That's all right. He all right. He a little pinata for us.
When he listen, he just like shake his head. I say, well, you know who you married.
You know
that's
who you
all
married.
That matter.
You married a dope girl.
Boom.
There you go. Here we go.
All up in my bag.
Two dope girls, yeah, it's a podcast. Two dope girls, yeah, we speaking all facts. Two dope girls, yeah, we got it, just relax. Two dope girls, hit like, subscribe back. Two dope girls, and we on it, never slack. Two dope girls, and we got each other back. Two dope girls, and we coming for the cash.
Two dope girls, and we all about a bag.
Dope girls.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
We in this thing.
How are you, LaDonna?
I am sipping my drink in my pink and green cups. Kiwi.
I can't do it. I can't do it because I'm not a part of the association.
That's okay.
So I can't
I'll do it for all the
me.
Actors.
Yeah, there you go.
That's listening. But no, for real, I'm drinking sipping on my little Crown Apple and Sprite. Y'all know I'm a lightweight. Okay. That's okay. It's okay.
Well, welcome you guys. Welcome back to Two Dope Girls Podcast. Yes. I am Grace.
I'm LaDonna, and we're so happy that you came back to chill with us.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good.
You look good.
Well, you look good.
You look like a
I look
like a little Eartha Kitt over there.
I'm about to go to the safari or something.
On a little African safari.
I know, just take me. I'm missing just the little khaki hat.
That's it. You know you like a hat too.
I do like
and
a hat.
You could rock a hat with that hair too.
Girl, how are you?
I'm doing great.
How was your week?
My week was great. My baby's here.
I know you're excited.
He upstairs. I told him, I was like, come down, speak to Miss Lon. He's like, all right. He on the game. He ain't coming down.
Oh, he's good. I'm sure
he'll probably be down later. But I had a good week. I sat down with some people, did a little chit chatting so we can network and do our little thing for Two Dope Girls.
Yeah.
But other than that was it. I met up with my homegirl, Ashley, and
hey Ashley,
hey Ashco. But that was it. What about you? How was your week?
Girl, I didn't do a daggone thing. Just happy it's Friday and I'm drinking.
We're not paid
Friday.
This week though.
That's okay. I'm just happy I got through another week.
I still got some money from last week.
Yeah, so we are good. We ain't broke.
We're not broke. But I got my teeth cleaned this week too, and I was like happy to do that because I hadn't gone back in like a year,
especially since COVID.
I know, and I was like really apprehensive about going back, but I had because I didn't know how. I mean, you're at the dentist, so you have to take off your mask.
That's true.
So I wasn't
sure. But they don't have to take off theirs.
They don't. Like, our hygienist, we go to the same hygienist. Scoop recommended her to me because she is like a wacky lady. But I love her. Like, she's super cool. But they have on like the whole lot of garb. They have on the mask. They have on a shield. They have on everything. So we're protected. And she's like, as soon as she sat me down, she's like, wash your hands, gargle, wash your hands again.
Right.
And then sit down. And then you could take off your mask. So I was like, okay, I'm good. I feel comfortable with you know, dabbling in my mouth. So.
That's it. That's it. I got my appointment next month with a black dentist.
Okay. Where?
So I'm excited.
Why you ain't share this information? I mean, I like black
my
dentists
homegirl told, I think it's her friend.
Okay.
My homegirl Tashina, she told me about, she's a dentist.
Okay.
So she told me about the dentist.
Where does she practice?
Tashina?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
She's not here. She's not
Okay.
here in Birmingham.
Yeah. Okay.
So, her friend is here, just starting, literally, like just opening this month.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Go,
try her.
girl.
I know it's a woman,
Okay,
and she's
girl,
a black
girl.
woman. That's it.
All
I'm
right,
gonna try her
that's
out.
dope.
I'm super dope, super dope. So I can't
love
wait for
that.
that. Yep.
I love
Yo.
that. What's up?
This week was epic.
Why was it epic? Was it this week or was it just yesterday? that was
Yesterday,
epic?
but it made the entire week epic because you just
Yes.
was
I was anticipating.
anticipating
Yes.
this versus battle. Like you didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was going to come about. Like,
Honestly, I thought it was going to be good music, but I really didn't know the complete history of Jeezy and Gucci until I got into the complete history of Jeezy and Gucci and why it was so important. And then I was like,
why it was so tense. So to give y'all a little backstory,
give me a
right?
backstory, please.
I know y'all remember. I think it might have been like 2005 or something like that.
You know, Jeezy kept referencing 2005 and all his songs.
Yes, yeah, I graduated, so I remember that. But anyways,
Wait, high school?
yes.
Oh my
A long
God.
time ago. 15 freaking years.
Ma'am, I graduated in 2001. Calm down.
Oh no, my God. Anyways, y'all remember when they came out with So Icy? You know, you would think that, okay, there's no beef.
Right.
Most people that collab, they may not be best friends, but they at least get along if they're doing
If it's a hit
collaborations.
and we making money, we're going to link up.
Right, we're gonna link up.
Right.
Okay, absolutely not. They linked up, but shortly after that, something happened to where they had this beef that just went way too far, right? Okay, so
Tell them and tell me because I am still a little unfamiliar with the beef. So I would really love to know what's going on here.
so in between all of this time, they had the beef. Jeezy apparently, allegedly, it's pretty much not allegedly at this point, but I'm gonna say allegedly.
Okay.
Sent his partners to Gucci Mane's home, put a hit out on this man.
Really?
Like they hood, like they street.
Okay, see, I didn't know that part because
No.
there's some gaps in my story.
Okay, no. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. So he sent his partners over, or allegedly sent his partners over. It was a shootout.
Oh.
Gucci Man, it's not allegedly. Gucci Man
his-
killed
okay.
his
So
friend.
that's how his friend got murdered.
That's how his friend got murdered.
Okay.
But he was acquitted because it was self-defense.
Okay.
They came to his territory,
Right.
right?
So it's like stand your ground almost.
Almost.
I don't know if they have that in Georgia, but okay.
But listen, this man got on the stage with
50 minutes late.
Oh yeah, they was like, cause he probably was in there probably getting drunk. He was
CP
taking
time.
shots. No, he was taking shots. He probably was like he probably had to do some sit-ups, some push-ups. He had to get ready because he was about to see a man face to face that put a hit out on his head.
I really felt like they were backstage like fighting, and I was really praying that they weren't doing
Like,
that
are we
because I was
gonna
like,
see a
why are they late?
versus?
Because I was like, wait, it's supposed to start at 7, right? I was asking Scoot, and he was like, yeah. And I went to Versus page, and I was like,
shout out to the DJs though. That came through for us.
Oh my God, I felt like I was in a club again.
DJs came through.
It was like DJ Lumber, one of the yeah, I think Gucci, not Gucci,
Jeezy's
Jeezy's DJ was DJ Lumber. I don't know,
but they were dope.
They were
dope.
They
But
was
you
on
were
it.
saying you was telling Scoot.
I don't know what I was telling.
Oh
Shit.
well.
Shit, finish what you saying. Don't ask me what I said. You know how my memory is.
I'm sorry, y'all. We can't cut each other off because listen, we will
My
not
short-term
remember.
memory is terrible.
We will not remember.
But they were late as usual.
as usual.
But the DJs were fire.
They were
DJs
fire.
were so fire. I was like in there. I was cutting up. I was like, yeah. But I was like, yeah, what time is it? Like, yeah, let's go.
Right. But for like, y'all, you felt like this was done for the culture.
It was.
Like,
and
it
I
was.
appreciated Stacey Abrams,
Oh,
her
yeah.
appearance.
Oh, yeah.
I
but
loved it.
It's almost like they were trying to get her off the screen. Like,
It was like, all right,
we
we got you.
Yeah.
This one.
This ain't even about ATL. This ain't even about the culture. This about
us.
Yeah. This about both of them. I think needed some true healing.
Yeah. But Gucci came out like he was ready for beef. Like he didn't even sit down once.
I told somebody that he acted like a hit child on the playground. He was hurt.
He ready to get his revenge.
Ego was hurt.
20 years later?
Yeah.
20 years later.
I mean, 30, 40 years later, if a dude put a hit out for me, if a chick put a hit out for me,
Yeah.
and I see her,
Yeah.
I'm fighting on sight.
But if you have not resolved that trauma, and
Yeah.
I'm going to go back I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Right.
Because to the point where I was in the kitchen and we were like, we had the verses on the television in the front, and I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking, and then I was like, man, why Gucci playing these songs? Like, oh my God, like, why are you doing this? You rehashing like some shit that like should not be rehashed. And then when he played like a certain song,
This song,
and then he said, I don't know what Jesus said. Jesus said something. Gucci said, like, you know, I told you what I came here for and blah, blah, blah. And I turned around so slow and I was like, don't do it, Jesus.
I know, please,
Don't do
Jesus.
it, Jesus.
Please be reformed. Please
And
let
then when
Gina
he
Mai
was-
reform
bruh, he was like so mature in
He
that
was.
moment. And I was like screaming. I was in here. I was like,
He was.
That's right, Jesus.
That's right.
I was so happy because you either had one or two choices.
Mm-hmm.
You could cut up
Mm-hmm.
and you could get at him because he did come at him disrespectfully. Gucci came at Jeezy totally disrespectfully.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he took the route of just being the man,
The bigger man.
the bigger man, and say, look, bro,
We
we're not about to
grown.
do this. We grown up. You could tell he's had some therapy. He's done some healing. Like he has really
He's a different man.
He is a different man. And when he did that shit it did something to me
Yep.
that I wanted people to see that. Like you can resolve your differences
Yep.
in a better way.
And I think that was important. Like, okay, so a couple of weeks ago, we on our platform we talked about T.I. and Jeezy, the verses, and how excited we were,
Right.
Because I love T.I. Like, I like my top laid back. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I love T.I. But like T.I. said, like the black culture needed this. They
Right.
needed to see this healing. They needed to see, because our culture, we like competition, we like the controversy, but
We like the aggressiveness.
we do. But the fact that we got to see all three of those plus our black men
Coming together.
coming together and saying, you know what,
He extended an olive branch.
he did.
And the fact that Gucci said, you know what, I received that.
That was big.
To me was super duper big. It was super dope. And it's like, I can tell that may be his way on, or he may be on his way to healing.
Starting, right.
Starting because even when he was like, yeah, man, my outfit cost
10 bands. 10 bands.
Jesus said, well, I got real estate in half of Atlanta.
Listen. I saw a meme that said, I'm disappointed, Jeezy. You ain't got but 2 properties. I'm so
No, but he was on the Breakfast Club this morning,
yeah.
actually, and he said he really owns a lot of property in
I
Atlanta,
believe it.
and he doesn't have to just boast about that because that's just something he's doing on his own. And I totally get that. Like, you don't have to tell everybody your moves and what you're doing.
He's a different
type of man. I could just see Jeannie Mai in the back. Like, yeah,
that's my
baby.
Mommy.
That's my man.
Girl. I mean, it be men like that. Like, damn. I like Jeannie Mai, but like, damn, Jeannie Mai. Why you had to get Jeezy? Why you can't get another
Jeezy
one of these?
Chose her too.
He did, but like he chose her when he changed.
Like, but you have to pick someone. He's in a different profession.
He is.
So I think when you're in that world and you want someone who understands your world.
Why couldn't he have Jeannie Mai back in the hood when he was in the streets? Now he got properties.
She wouldn't have stayed.
Right, but we would have, and that's why we got. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Like, damn, I still love Jeezy though.
I love Jeezy too.
Yeah,
I love the
battle.
battle.
And I love Jeannie Mai.
It was good.
It was great. Last night was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, even my baby was dancing.
Was she? Which
Girl,
one? Paisley or Parker?
with the little side with the tongue out. Girl, she was getting it.
But Jeezy didn't even play all of his hits. That's the thing. And I was like, man, he killed Gucci
just
on so many levels without even having to like play all of his hits. What was the most favorite song that he played that you like?
Who? Jeezy?
Or either one. Because I know you like Gucci though.
No,
you don't like Gucci?
I like Gucci, but I love Jeezy.
I love Jeezy too.
But Gucci, yeah, my name is Susie and Gucci. Like, that is my song. Like, I feel like I'm in the club in Chaos, y'all. Yeah, if y'all from Birmingham, y'all remember Chaos.
I don't know.
Banana Joe's.
I don't.
Girl, it was the club you wore your J's to. We were 16, getting in the club.
You were young, so you didn't care if nobody stepped on your J's.
We cared, but it was hood. Now. It was hood.
Was it?
Girl, we loved Chaos. But listen, like, both of them did an amazing job. I love the way they came out. I love the way Gucci was vulnerable. I love the way he showed that he was uncomfortable. He didn't fake it.
I'm just glad he just received
absolutely
the olive branch that Jeezy extended to him, because it's a start.
I think it was important to the culture, for one, because right now we're having so many great up and coming rappers to not even make it to the start, not even make it to the point that they are.
I think Jeezy said that he did it for Von, right?
King Von, not just Von. Yeah. Von, is it Mo 3 or is it Mo
3?
Something like that. He was so dope, y'all. I loved him. But Pop Smoke,
just any of these young
rappers that murdered way
and
too
not
soon.
Just died, but just murdered.
Right.
But Gucci did do a good job when he did his feature songs.
Yeah.
Because those were honestly the only songs I know, because I'm really not a Gucci fan. I'm not.
That's because Gucci really from Bessemer. Did you know that?
I did know that. I did know that Gucci is from. He don't. I think he moved to Atlanta when he was like 7 or 8 or something like that, or somewhere around that age.
I heard he went to Jesselyn Neal, but that's just what I heard. That's allegedly.
Well, you know
I
what?
don't know. I need to see a high school ID. Show us.
Probably got it. Either way, Atlanta won the verses. Okay, yeah. Atlanta won the verses.
Jeezy definitely won. But I feel like Gucci Mane won as well. Like, I feel like he won some peace.
He won some peace, and I know I heard a lot of people say that they wanted him to go on like tour together. But I'm like, is that
no? He needs to get his sanity.
He need to get some counseling.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He definitely needs to get some counseling.
I agree.
But I was about to say Gucci, but Jeezy won for sure.
For sure.
Jeezy won, and guess what? The South got something to say.
Yep.
You see. So what else are we gonna talk about over here,
girl? How we about to shut down again because people don't know how to put on a daggum mask and sit down somewhere.
I'm so sick of it. I am so sick of it. Like even when Warren came here this evening, his he had caught a ride with a friend, and she was helping him bring his stuff in the house, and she put no, they're like he really does have female.
I'm kidding.
He has female friends, and I do appreciate that relationship that he does have female friends, but she was very respectful. She came into the house with her mask on and was just like helping him put his stuff away. But it's like, why can't people just do that? I feel like we're about to go into shutdown.
Like
another shutdown.
Yep.
And I think we need to. What do you think?
I honestly think it
because the
needs
cases
to
are going
be,
up.
Oh, they're ridiculous. I feel like they're worse than they've ever been.
I think today we had the I think it was like 185. Oh, okay, 85,000 cases.
Yeah.
Blows my mind.
That's mind
blows
blowing.
my mind.
That just lets you know that basically what happened is people got comfortable when the cases went down. But now it's, we're going to get back to where we're comfortable, where COVID is not a issue. But we can't get to that place.
Because I'm ready. And I know these people who are not wearing masks already, but y'all need to sit y'all ass down somewhere.
You have to. But you asked me how I feel about the shutdown.
Yes,
or
tell me.
I feel about a shutdown. I feel like we need to shut down for 2 weeks.
I feel like we should shut down for a month.
14 days at least. Because a month we will be killing the people that's in the house with us. And then you have to think about
I agree.
people's situations.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
because there's a lot of different situations.
Everybody is not in a situation like us. I mean, we may want to like strangle our spouses every now and then.
Yeah, but we're not.
But there are actually people in the household who
abusive
who are actually strangling them.
Children
and their children
that are counting and banking on breakfast and lunch at school. And if you shut school down, then they're not getting that breakfast and lunch anymore.
But speaking of schools being shut down, New York City,
girl,
they're shutting their schools down for the first time. And Mayor Bill de Blasio is approving that. But they're saying it's not even because of the children.
It's the teachers?
It could be the teachers, but they're worried about community transmission. So everybody, like you said, it's getting lax.
Right.
So everybody wants to go to the bar, whatever bar is open, and they're not wearing their mask. And everybody wants to go to the store, whatever store is open, and they're not wearing their mask. And they're coming home, they're exposing their children, and their children are going to school, and their children are exposing the paraprofessionals. And it's like, what else do we do but shut it down?
Shut it down. You have to, at this point, America is too damn free. We got too many daggum opinions. Like everybody feel like it really is. Like you have to. It needs to be mandated to where it's everything shut down. So if you are
except for if you're in a hospital or like an essential worker, stay home for 2 weeks.
Stay home for 2 weeks. So people that are listening to us, you guys go ahead and start stocking up on your tissue, on your paper towels, on your canned goods. Just things that your family. But if you have infants, your milk. So so that you make sure that you're not in this madness when
it hits.
Because
it's going to hit.
Yeah, I believe it will.
I'm going to Costco's tomorrow.
Listen, I'm gonna have to send you a couple of dollars.
Look, you better come with me, girl.
I know. I will. Because I mean, we definitely need to stock up in my house.
I have like the essentials, like toilet paper and all that other stuff. Soap, toothpaste, mouthwash. I bought that before they said mouthwash was apparently a
girl,
killer
yes,
of COVID.
Listerine. Yes, they did.
Do y'all not gargle every day? Like, what is going on? Like, do you have to tell me that? Like, I don't.
Yeah, because maybe people will gargle now.
Well, y'all dirty if y'all gargle. I mean, not everybody gargles. I get that, but if y'all don't floss or gargle, like, come on,
gotta floss, y'all.
Basic hygiene is what's gonna keep COVID away from you. Honestly,
most people don't have basic hygiene, but that's okay.
It's not okay.
I mean, hell, you can't do nothing about it. We can tell. We can
like
beat it.
Dirty ass.
Yeah, we can beat it across your head, but that ain't gonna make you do it.
Look, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Let me get off COVID because, first of all, you guys wear your mask.
Yep.
Be safe.
Stock up. That's so
Stock up.
serious. Yeah.
Yes.
Stock up and
Social
get ready.
distance. And definitely get ready. Don't be ill prepared like we were last
The first
time. Because when I went to Costco the last time, first time,
couldn't find tissue.
Couldn't find tissue, but everybody was buying all the tissue, all the toilet paper, and wine. So you know, a lot of people was getting their wine. They was buying cases by cases.
Are
and
you
I looked
serious?
Yes, I looked in their baskets and I
They
was like,
already
you know what?
knew.
That's a good idea. Let me go get a few bottles of wine. So I'm gonna go ahead and stock up on stock up on the wine. I'm gonna stock up on my
your
toilet
alcohol.
Hello, I got the toilet paper and the paper towels, but I'm definitely gonna go get some. I'll probably get a case of wine.
I bet it was the women, wasn't it?
It was the men and the women.
Listen,
they don't be playing.
They probably was like, I got to sit at the house with this old ass heifer. Let me go make sure I can get intoxicated for a little bit. Or, wine put me to sleep.
Wine put me to sleep. Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So they probably just wanted to go to sleep on their wives or whatever. Look, have you watched, I don't know if you have yet because it just came out. Kevin Hart's new comedy, Zero Fucks Given.
I haven't.
Watch it.
Okay, when does it come on?
I'm just gonna talk about it for like a quick second, but it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
So he's not typical Kevin Hart on here, and he does it from his living room. So he transformed his living room. I heard him on the Breakfast Club because me and Scoot was watching it, and I was like, "That's not in his house." He was like, "Yeah," because you know how sometimes people like will film something in their house, and the next thing you know, they're like in a stadium or whatever, and like it's completely different. But he actually went like upstairs talking to his wife and kids, and then walked downstairs to like a stage, and it had people in the audience, and everybody had on masks. It was so dope, and I was like, "That's not his house." And Scoot was like, "Yeah, that's his house," and I was like, "No, I don't think that's his house." But even in the comedy special, he was saying like, "I'm in the comfort of my own home." This nigga got money.
Oh yeah. He's a hard-working man. He may be a cheater, but he's a hard-working, cheating ass man.
He talks about that in his comedy special.
He should.
Like, he is raw in his comedy special, and I loved it. He was so transparent. He called his daughter a hoe. It was in context, so you have to watch it to see why he called her that.
I mean, when he did the little skit about her and her friends in the bed,
the wife,
in the bedroom,
the daughter, yeah.
He said, somebody had to go. Like, I mean, it's so relatable, so I get it. I bet
the comedy
nice.
skit was so relatable. I loved it. He talked about how dumb his son was. That was in context too, but I really think he meant that more so than he meant his daughter was a hoe.
Right.
He talked about his ex-wife. He talked about like the infidelity, but it was in like a funny way where you know that they got past that and they've dealt with that. But you really, really, really need to watch it. It is so good. I love it.
So I got a question since we're talking about that.
What?
Could you get past that?
Nope. Sorry.
Hold up, coming back. Let me reel you back in.
Okay, reel me back in.
You not with an average nigga.
Okay, so if I was with
Kevin Hart,
if Scoot was at Kevin Hart status, I probably still would say no.
Okay.
Only because why would you be so careless? You humiliated me between us, but you also humiliated me on a public, not just public, like 10 people in our friend group gonna know.
Right.
But this is the world, because the world knows you. And then I'm the dummy.
And you think about it like that, and I think about it like this.
Tell me what you think about it like.
Okay, so my thought process is, should I let a broke nigga cheat on me or a rich nigga cheat on me? Like,
I don't want nobody to cheat
I don't
on
want
me.
nobody to cheat, but I kind of feel like all men cheat.
I don't feel that way.
Okay, I think
I
that's
don't.
awesome that you don't feel that way, and I feel like you should always keep that attitude.
Yes.
For gratitude. No, I'm just kidding. but I just feel like all men cheat.
Okay, have all men cheated?
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
But will all men cheat in every situation? No. I don't feel that way.
I mean, my thing is,
Tell me what your thing is, because I want to know what your thing is.
I mean, we're not talking about this right now. Let's get back on Kevin Hart and his.
Okay, well, it was a good comedy special,
I'm
but
gonna
you
check it
asked
out.
me about if I would approve of cheating.
Yeah, we're gonna save that for a whole nother topic. Yes.
Okay, we'll
for another episode because that needs its own episode.
It does, because that's a good one. And you know what? We might even ask that question on our next episode because we have a special guest on our next episode, and he might be able to give us a little insight.
Just a little insight. So hopefully so. But because we were talking about a special,
okay.
It was another special that was super dope that came
Fresh
out.
Prince of Bel-Air Reunion.
Yep. It's one of my favorite shows.
I loved it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I cried like twice.
Really?
Yes. I got like
and I'm the crybaby.
And I'm not the cry, but I
haven't seen it all the way through.
Okay, so you should.
I
am. I guess since I'm getting older, I'm just like, I can't hold back my emotions and I'll start crying a lot, but whatever. But it was so good. I love the fact that all the cast got back together. They all looked
except
so
Uncle Phil. Let me drink for Uncle Phil.
Let's Uncle Phil. This is my homie. But it was a sad part that he wasn't there, but everyone looked so good.
Yes.
Everyone looks so healthy. Tatiana, Karen Parson. Oh my gosh, she looks beautiful. She still looks like Hillary.
Yes, she does.
Carlton looks like Carlton.
He does.
Oh my God.
Will still looks like Will.
Will still looks like Will.
Jada didn't put him through just a couple of things. Gave him a couple of gray hairs.
A little entanglement she put him through.
But
he
still look good.
Yeah. Jeffrey.
Oh yeah.
Jazzy Jeff. Mm-hmm. The second on VIP, the first on VIP. Everybody looked so good. And they had the thing that really made me cry was the tribute to Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
Man, they really know how to like play at your heartstrings.
Yeah, but Uncle Phil was everything. Like he was
everything. Mm-hmm.
He was our dad. Even when you had a dad at home, he still was my dad. He was the strict, just know how to
parent and be the dad.
Just know how to
outside
be that manly force in the household.
And see, that's what Tatiana Ali said. And Karen Parson, who plays Hillary, she said she was the only child. So being on that show and being in that family atmosphere, she said that was like the most special thing to her because she thought of them as her real
family.
Brothers and sisters. And she said that what's Uncle Phil's real name? James Avery. James Avery. Yeah.
Okay.
She said that James Avery would even call her daughter.
Oh.
Like outside of the set because he knew that she was the only child and whatnot. But it was so sweet. And they just recollected on all the memories of the show. Even baby Nikki. He made an appearance.
How does he look?
He looks the exact same way. He looks the exact same way. Yes.
How old he is. Because baby Nikki was he our age?
He probably could have been a few years younger. He probably was your age, maybe, or maybe like a year or two younger than you.
So I don't know. Yeah, I can't wait to see it all.
But the reunion, the thing that was really emotional was Will's encounter with the original, the OG Aunt Viv.
My favorite Aunt Viv.
I love her. I know the little
like
the little scene, the little dancing scene, and she said that people from like all across the world would like message her or just like reach out to her about that scene because that's like
it's
their
epic.
favorite. It is
legendary.
epic. But they really go into talking about the impact Fresh Prince had.
Right.
And it really did, because they talk about a lot of things that are still prevalent today. You remember when Carlton and Will got stopped by the police?
Yes.
And Carlton, of course, he's from an affluent neighborhood or an affluent family. So he's like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's
just okay. Sure.
Yeah.
It's not our car.
Right. But then Will is like, no, put your hands on the wheel.
Right.
Look straight ahead and do everything. And it really showed like the dynamic of Black people. Whether you're affluent or whether you're not, you're still going to be treated the same. In
any
white
situation.
culture.
In any situation,
Right.
you're going to be treated the same. Yep.
So it was really good, y'all. I really wish
Not even that, girl. We didn't got on the favorite episodes.
Tell
but
me.
that episode when Will's father left, like I
They talked
cried
about that.
every freaking time. Like I literally cried every like I grew up with my dad in my life. He is still here. I still love on him, but
you still
you
feel
would have
it.
thought that I grew up as
with a fatherless,
a fatherless child. Like,
But I kind of felt that too, because I didn't grow up with my dad in my life. But when he said that, or when that scene happened and he was explaining it, and he's always explained how James Avery was coaching him through that scene, and when he finally hit it, and he was like embracing him, and he felt it, and I felt it, and everybody teared up. And then the I don't know her name, and I apologize for that, but the second Aunt Viv, she was like, I just tear up every single time I see that. And she was just like, we missed you, James. And I was like, oh God, he was such like just an amazing,
a pivotal part of our culture.
Yes, Tatiana Ali talked about how he taught her so much. Because he was so much into jazz, into Black history, into art and everything else. So it was really, really good. You guys really need to get your ears and eyes on that Fresh Prince reunion.
What? But I have to. I know we don't have a whole lot of time, but
What's up?
what
We got
happened? What happened with?
Aunt Viv?
Yes. Like, what was
So
your?
I'm gonna
take
give you
on
a short skit of it, but you really have to look at it. But she was going through a lot.
Oh wow.
She was going through a lot. She had expressed that she was going through an abusive marriage. She was going through things with her family and them.
All the while she was
she was
playing Aunt Viv.
While she was pregnant during that season where they switched and they tried to renegotiate her contract, and it wasn't enough money. So she said no, and they told her that, okay, well, we're just going to replace you. And she just felt devastated, and she said that she said she was told it was Will who did that. So, and she said, excuse me, she said she apologized for the public outlast that she made towards him, and he apologized towards her. I think it should have been done in private, but at the same time, I think it was good to be done in public, because it gives you that display of humanity and to let you know that
they're humans.
They're human, and it's like, I wronged you.
But I'm surprised that you felt like that should have been done in private, because it was done in public. That's just something that was done in public.
Absolutely right.
You know what I mean? Cheating on a public on a television. Yeah. And then apologizing.
He apologized in public.
I'm sorry, baby. Like, no, nigga, you need to apologize
in public,
just the way you did it.
Right.
So I think that was awesome. I think we as the people, as the viewers, needed to see something like that.
I do think so,
because
too.
If you were like me, I was the first Aunt Viv fan. And she just didn't give the energy. She didn't have the same vibe as she didn't have that as the first Aunt Viv.
Because remember when Will and Carlton got put in jail and her and Uncle Phil, the first Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil came to the jailhouse? She took them earrings
You
off.
hear me?
And she had talked about it in the special. She was like, I was in a $5,000 sweater and I was taking off my earrings because that is what I would do in real life.
In real life.
So I get it.
And light-skinned Aunt Viv looked like she would do exactly what she did. Or sit there and look
She'll
pretty.
call the lawyer. She'll call
Uncle Phil, judge. Like, no, she just didn't have the same. Now, I still watched it. I still enjoyed the sitcom.
Yeah.
But she just did not give me the same vibes as the first Aunt Viv.
Did you watch the last episode?
I did. I've seen, I love Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
I love Fresh Prince.
Of course, it still comes on.
And I watch it every day. Between that, Martin,
Living Single.
I have not seen Living Single. It has been coming on, but I haven't seen it in a couple. That's what I'm saying. It has been coming on, but I hadn't seen it in a couple days.
Why don't you watch Living Single?
I love Living Single.
Okay, you watch it?
Yes. Guess what came on today? Parker changed the channel, and I saw Eve. I hadn't seen that before.
It's on BET.
It has to be.
Or
of course.
like Centric or something like that.
Of course. But I was like, dang, I ain't seen this. Yes.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I like that show, actually.
I did. So another thing that happened, I think it was this week.
Okay.
Barack's book, A Promised Land, came out. So he had a couple of interviews, one being with Gail. Did you see any of his interviews?
I did see his interview with Gail, and I saw a partial of his interview with Oprah, and it was so cool because I didn't realize it was a virtual interview. They had a green screen behind them. Yes. And it was like they were in person, but both of them were in separate
with him
places.
And Oprah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, him and Gail, hit elbows and everything, but I didn't see the one with him and Oprah.
Well, the one with him and Oprah were virtual, but it looked like they were in the same room because they had a green screen behind both of them. So
That's
it
crazy.
was, technology is
amazing.
So tell me about the one you saw.
So I saw.
Or just tell me about his book.
Okay, so it was a couple things about the book that I absolutely loved. It was so relatable to me when he talked about our forever first lady, Michelle Obama.
I love you, Michelle.
And how she did not want him to run for president. I thought that was wow. That was
black woman.
That was mind blowing because what happened was they had gone through a couple of elections. He had ran for senator, a couple things.
In Chicago.
Right.
And
Illinois. Right. Yeah. So she had probably gotten to the point where look, I'm tired. We still got these kids to raise. Chill out. And she said to him, no. Oh, but she said, when is enough enough? Mm-hmm. I said, that is a black woman for your ass. Because we're not really going to be
oh, no, baby, don't do
that. Right. We're going to make you think about that shit. But
sit your ass down somewhere. Right. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of campaigning. I'm tired of going on the road. Right. I just want to sit down with the kids. I just want to be
a normal American citizen. But thank God.
Thank God for you guys.
Yeah, thank God that he decided to go ahead and do it.
Yes, that was in his destiny. That was in God's will. That was definitely in his plan for his life. And when I think about it, I'm like, man, we really had a black president. And now we have a black vice president. But what was it about his book that or the excerpt or whatever from his book that kind of stood out to you?
He didn't really give an excerpt of, he may have, I just didn't kind of take notes of it just yet. I really want to read the book for one. Yeah. But another thing in the interview that kind of stuck out, because I think with Trump, we're all this dude is not spiritual. It's nothing about him.
Anytime you take a Bible, I'm like,
right. You ain't even read the first page. In the beginning, there was God. like you don't even know
Genesis 1:1.
1:1. Like you don't know, sir. And he was just saying how he think it was Lincoln that made a statement. If you're not a spiritual person, when you become elected, when you get in office, you become a person that's on your knees praying at all times. And I thought that was amazing. I guess me coming from a spiritual background, from a religious background, it's always nice to know that the person that you elected into office
is praying for you.
Is praying for the country.
So praying for the country is praying for you as an individual, because we want this thing to work out. We want everyone to get along. We want everyone to just kumbaya, hold hands. We're in this together.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, the holiday season is upon us. And although we are dealing with COVID-19, there are still some of us who want to get out and party with our friends and family in small groups, of course, responsibly with the mask. So if we can't get out and show our beautiful smiles because of the mask, our eyes are going to have to speak for us. And what better way to make a first visual impression than with some custom 100% real mink lashes from 20 Blink. 20 Blink has 3 lashes that you can choose from. The mini blinks, which is your everyday look, your baby blinks, which is going to be your going out look. If you want to be a little bit extra, like me, I like to be a little bit extra. And they have 20 Blinks for the over-the-top dramatic look, and they measure over 1 inch long. I don't know about you guys, but if you want to be red carpet ready, fabulous, you should definitely get those. And the best part about it is their price range. They only range from $12.50 to $18.50 for your set of lash, and they come in this cute little case with a mirror. So just in case you have to put your lashes on the go, you have that ready for you. And also another good thing about these lashes is they last up to 20 plus wears, hence the name 20 Blinks. And they're created for the everyday woman who embodies individuality and beauty. So for the local girls in Alabama, if you want to pick up 20 Blinks right away, you can go to Beauty Trends in Irondale, and that's at 1625 Montclair Road in Birmingham, Alabama, 35210. And if you want custom orders, or if you want to order off their website, you can go to 20blinksboutique.com. And also, you guys, stay tuned because we're going to be doing a giveaway for the holiday season. And I know you guys want some lashes to be a little extra, because I know I have a wedding coming up in December, and I want to be a little extra. I got my dress ready. I already know what I'm going to wear. I just need my lashes, okay? So when you go to the website, just let them know that Grace from Two Dope Girls sent you, and they might hook you up. You never know. Okay? Back to the show, you guys.
So another thing that stood out to me, he spoke on the difficulties that he went through with trying to pass certain bills. One of them being the healthcare bill. So
Obamacare?
Yes. Which was like the controversy of his 8 years of being president. So
they just don't know how to let stuff go, huh?
They do not. So, of course, Gayle asked about this interview. It wasn't an interview. He was in the midst of talking about the bill, standing up, and then he had a congressman, Joe Wilson, who screamed out, "You lie," while he was talking about the Obamacare. So my thing is, first of all, Gayle is always going to push the envelope.
Shit.
Like that's how your ass get in trouble. Cause Barack was like, that's not in the book. I was so weak.
You know what I love about Barack and Michelle is that they are the better side of us.
They are. And I'm about to tell you why.
Why?
So he was like, she said, well, how did you feel about that? He said, well, when I heard it, to be honest with you, I really wanted to step down and just give him a good popping. But I just sat there and I let him get it out, and I continued. And I thought to myself, like, any one of us, we wouldn't even said it like that. Like, we would have been like,
stupid ass.
You stupid ass,
Come on
hate
now.
ass.
Beat your ass up.
Dude. But he said he later called him and apologized, which was a good thing.
The guy,
The congressman
okay.
later apologized for that.
And you know what? That is a testament of taking the high road.
Oh, absolutely. And I think they made that cool. They made that acceptable in the White House, because usually in the White House it's just kind of cutthroat. It is what it is.
I don't think so. And I don't think it's ever been that way until now. And I think people perceive that position as that, but it was never that. People always still respected
Oh,
the position.
no. I'm speaking on just because the president is just the president. We put a lot of emphasis on the president, but they're literally just the president. They can't pass anything unless it goes through the...
Yeah, but they have power.
They have power, and we respect them.
They absolutely have power. No, not this one.
No, not this one. But we definitely have in the past respected all, even Bush. You know, if Bush came to a school, we've been trying to take a picture with Bush because we respected the president of the United States. But yeah, this one would be a no.
Get your ass on somewhere.
But I mean, I can't wait to read the entire book.
Me either. And I actually have his the White House photographer Pete Sosa. He did he's been a White House photographer for so many presidents, but he did a book with Barack Obama. And I have it in there. I love it. And I still have it in like the plastic. Like, I don't even want to open it because I mean, I've seen the insides of it, so I don't even want to open it because I just think it's like a treasure because I love Barack and and I have her book, Michelle's book.
I do too.
And I love them, man. They represented us so well. In the White House.
Like, you cannot ask for anything better.
They didn't have anything to smear about their name, and I just
thank them for spending 8 years of their life.
2 terms, okay?
2 terms.
So y'all loved him
for just us.
Yeah.
Because that's what they did.
Yeah.
They gave themselves for us.
They represented us, and then they still made sure to represent the rest of the United States.
Absolutely.
Which is the melting pot. It's not just white. It's not just black.
Absolutely.
It's everybody. The dreamers, the immigrants, everybody. But let's not forget about the things that are going on in this country that we do need to pay attention to, because there are still things that are going on that we do need to.
There are people still that still needs our attention.
That needs our attention.
Yep.
And we are about to
Q&A. Yo.
Get to the topic.
We had to do a couple of hot topics today. We try not to waste too much time on them, but we got Q&As today. These are just questions that me and Grace have come up on our own. We didn't ask anyone, and we're going to answer them. We're going to fill our glasses back up.
Oh, shh. Okay, let me go.
And Grace over here drinking like an old white man.
You guys, I drink my alcohol neat.
I mean,
which means
not an ice cube
dry.
in sight.
I don't do the ice.
It
waters down my drink, and I don't do that.
She made me feel bad.
I'm a real G, so.
Yeah, she made me feel bad, so I don't even have ice,
You don't have to feel bad. I mean, you
to
drink how you want to drink.
I'm trying to keep up.
I'm not trying to influence you.
I'm gonna be responsible. I ain't gonna drink. Well, hell, I do gotta drive back home.
You do have to drive back home.
Let me put a little bit more Sprite in here.
You guys, so we're going to do a Q&A. So this Q&A is just, we want to do something fun and lighthearted before the holidays because like we said earlier, we do have like a little special episode for you guys next week because we do have a guest. But right now, we're just going to do some Q&As. And like LaDonna said, we don't know what questions... Because LaDonna might have some little reckless ass questions in there that she want to ask me, and I'm just probably going to say, pass.
You can't pass, though. You got to do what? Take a gulp.
I'm going to take a little sip, okay? Not a gulp, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm going to let you go first with the first question.
Really? I'm not going to do nothing crazy, the first question. Okay. Super easy peasy. Which celeb would you want as your BFF and why?
Ooh, Rihanna.
Oh,
Yes. I like Rihanna because she seems like she has a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. She smokes a lot of weed.
a lot of weed. Yep.
She has, once again, a lot of fun. She is stylish. And she hangs around with like a small, tight crew, which I do as well. So I would definitely love Rihanna. What about you?
That has to, it's so crazy. That has to be one of my top people because she's free spirited like I am.
Yes.
So I feel like me being with Rihanna, we can have a mutual friendship. Like we don't have to try too hard to be friends. So Rihanna would definitely be one of my top two.
Well, we gotta have a
I don't know, but at least we could be in the same little small crew.
We in the same circle still. Yeah.
You just God dang.
I mean, you took my girl. But okay, I'm gonna let you
took my toy. Can't play with we on the playground. You can't play with my toy. That's my BFF.
Don't be like Trump and take your ball and go home. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so got? I'm gonna ask you, what do you think is the most favorite memories you have with your husband?
Ooh. Favorite memory.
Your most favorite memories. I mean, I'm sure you have a lot.
So
pick one.
Favorite memories. Probably be high school.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's the good old days.
It was very simple. We had fun. You know, we were sneaking and doing everything. Yeah. So it was
the thrill.
It was the thrill.
Yeah.
A lot of sneaking.
And doing what, LaDonna? What were you doing?
Look, okay, story time. Story time. Let me say.
Story time.
Yeah, story time. So, y'all know me and Sean been together since high school,
since
whatever.
14, we know.
Yes. So, his best friend used to stay up the street from me. Mm-hmm. So, he would call, you know, if he went to his best friend's house, he would call and be like, hey, I'm outside. So, either I would come outside, which my parents are very strict.
Yes.
So, you know, it would be like I had to be very strategic in getting the alarm off, opening the door
Y'all
without
had an alarm back
what? You already know. Getting the alarm off. Trying to get out the door because you know it's
you and Chandra with a whole lot of bodies, so they needed an alarm. Okay,
Chandra was gone. You know, Chandra, she's 10 years older than me.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
So, and my brother is 8 years older than me. So at this time, I'm there by myself. You know,
I really had to put a lock and key on you.
No, I ain't the one.
The wild child.
The wild child. So I would like, you know, sneak outside and go see. Or I would sneak him in. One day, I sure did.
You were that bold?
I was that bold. And my mom is a whole fool. Like, yes, not a fool. Okay. That wasn't the right word, but she is very strict.
She a whole fool.
Yeah. She was very strict. So one day, he was coming down. He had parked in front of our house, turned all his lights on in his Stanza.
Toyota Stanza.
Yes. And we got a phone call. So mind you, this is like 11 at night or something like that. The next door neighbor was like, hey, you got a car that's parked. I don't know who this car is, and they don't have their lights on.
They snitching.
Dry snitching. Because if she knew there was somebody I knew, she would have never snitched. She's super sweet.
Okay.
So she was just trying to help out.
Yeah.
But girl, when I tell you, I got on my cell phone and called Sean, I was like, go. Listen, that probably was the best memory I've ever had. Because that was, I mean, we always,
I love a good story to tell.
That was funny.
That was good. I like that one.
Okay, let's see what I got.
What you got?
Have you ever dated more than one person at the same time?
Before you even finish, yes.
God Damn.
I have. But dating is dating. Dating is not relationship
I
for
wouldn't
me.
know anything about that. So.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that sucks. I lived through y'all vicariously.
Okay. Well, I did. I actually dated like 3 guys at one time.
How was that? Please let me know.
It was exhausting.
I bet. Did you remember their name?
Yeah, but I won't say them.
No, I don't want you to. But I
did.
I feel like I
For
would
the
forget.
moment,
Like,
yeah,
what
I
is
did.
your name?
Well, because what else?
You
am I
were
gonna do?
dating.
I was dating. I'm like trying to
Yes.
figure it out.
I feel like everybody should go through that phase, like that dating phase.
Once I establish a relationship, then
That's different.
that's different. But
Yeah.
dating is dating. So I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to figure out. I remember one time I was dating this guy, and my brother, my oldest brother, he had came by my apartment for randomly. And at this apartment, I had it was a gated community. So they had a 24-hour guard.
Okay.
So you had to call and get approval to come in. Mm-hmm. So he just came by, and I don't even know why he came by. I don't know if he was picking up something or what. And he came by, and the guard was like, "Hey, you have my brother's name."
Yeah.
at the gate, and I was like, "Okay, let him in." But I had like somebody at my apartment,
Right.
that I was dating, and then he was like, I opened the door like halfway, and he was like, "Who you got in there?
Who is that?"
Yeah, but he knew the guy.
Was it his friend?
They weren't friends, but my brother had worked at the fire department, and the guy had worked at the fire department. But, let me tell you about this guy, Lord Jesus. I not broke up with him. I stopped seeing him, dating him.
Okay.
The 3 became 2 after him because this fool had a whole fiance.
Oh my God. He was a whack ass nigga.
He was a whack ass.
God
But the thing
dang.
is, he invited me to his house.
Oh
I was in his house that he shared with his fiance.
no.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I
But
don't
there
know
was
what I
like
would
no
have
trace
done.
evidence of like the
Of
woman.
her. So it must have been just his house and he moved her
It was
in.
his house. He may have moved her in, but whatever the case is, I don't
She
even know
was
how I
still-
found out. No, my brother told me because he worked at the fire department and the boy worked at the fire department. And he was
my
like,
gosh.
"Well, what is he doing here?" And I was just like, "I'm just talking to him." And he was like, and I was like, so when he was just like, "Man, get that nigga out your house," I was like, "Okay, I think, yeah, okay, whatever."
But when you found out, I bet you was like, this raggedy ass
Yeah.
nigga.
If we remember the other episode I told you I like to ask to see
Right?
before.
Right.
And it was like I asked
Uh-huh.
and it was not.
It wasn't. So
It
he
was-
was the easy
He was a
let go.
light skin though.
Dang.
And it was like,
Really?
So yes.
So
3
he was
people
easy.
Updated. Yes.
Easy.
So that was it.
That's so funny.
Story for another time, okay? Okay, so what is the craziest thing you've ever done with a friend?
So this is crazy in my book. This probably is not even the craziest thing, but this is crazy in my book.
Okay.
Like I just told y'all, my parents are very strict. So I had this friend in high school. We were really close, and I would go and spend the night over her house all the time. And you remember I talked about that club Chaos?
Yes.
Yeah, my parents would have never let me go. But her mom, she let me go.
She was a different type of
She
mom.
was a different type of mom. Girl. But my mom is a different type of mom. She got her butt up and rode past my friend's house, and my car was not there. We had to jump in the car, find clothes in the back seat in my trunk. If you know me, I always got clothes in my trunk. Like
You keep a whole bag in your trunk?
I keep shoes, clothes, anything you need.
All the necessities.
I got you.
In
I
the
got
trunk.
you in the trunk. So we had to jump in. Then I had to get on the phone with my mom. Was like, "Oh yeah, her mom said we can go."
Lioness.
Yeah, we lied. Her mom said we can go to McDonald's. So we're at McDonald's in line, and she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, when you get finished, you just need to come on home since you up." I was like,
You should have
"God."
known since that.
That's all
since
right.
you were
I
up.
had already been to the club. I'm good. Now I can go sleep in my own bed. But no, I would have rather went home with my friend. But
Okay.
but that was probably like,
Craziest thing you ever done.
man, that was crazy because that lady, she'll put you on, she'll take everything.
I think the craziest thing I've ever done with my friend was do a drive-by with her boyfriend. And I ain't gonna say her name. I ain't gonna say his name. They probably ain't together no more. This is so long ago. Oh my God. But she called me one night. She was like, "Hey, what you doing?" I said, "No. You want to come take a ride with me?"
Absolutely, where we
I
going?
said, "Yeah." I didn't even ask where we were going. I was like, "Yeah, sure." So she was like, "Okay." I already knew what she was going because she was already like in an entanglement with this guy because he had a girlfriend.
Ooh.
And she knew about it. He, one of them guys pay her bills, do whatever.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a ride with you." She was like, "Okay, cool." We get there. She go in her trunk. She takes out a big bag of sugar. She puts it in his tank because, I mean, I'm not even gonna say back then. It wasn't that long ago, but the gas tank you were able to open up without being the car or whatever.
Yeah.
Because cars are fancy nowadays.
Right.
And I was like, "Oh, this is what you're doing?" And she was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Here, take this." So she handed me like some eggs. I could tell the story because I'm sure the statute of limitation has probably already expired, so we can't get we can't get in trouble.
Right.
But yeah, she was like, "Okay," and I was like, I'm egging his car, and she put sugar in his tank.
Oh my!
And she was like, "Okay, you ready?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Okay, I'm going right around the corner." So she rode around the corner. She called him, and she was like, "You bitch ass nigga, come outside." And apparently he came outside, and he was like, "What the fuck you did to my car?" I hear him over the phone, like over the speaker, like I mean, it wasn't even on speaker, but I heard him.
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, this is what we're doing." And I was like, "Okay, well,
I mean, I'm a ride or die too, so
it is what it is."
it is what it is.
I love the adventures that I went on my friend.
I know.
Okay, so is it my turn or is it your
It's
turn?
mine.
Okay, give me
What's
a
the
question.
most embarrassing thing that has happened to you while intoxicated?
Lord. Oh. Okay, so I think I already said this on this platform, or it probably was in one of our practice episodes. I don't know.
Probably.
Okay, so when Scoop proposed to me,
Okay.
that was an embarrassing moment because I was completely intoxicated, and we went to the strip club, and I was smacking the stripper's ass, and she was just like, "Get your girl." Because I was just like, and I kind of remember that, but then after that, I kind of blacked out because I was super intoxicated.
You were about to graduate, correct?
I was about to graduate. It was the day before my graduation day. He proposed to me, but I was not a drinker then. So one drink would take me out.
Take you all the way out.
Oh, okay. Not even that. I'm gonna tell you another embarrassing story that happened to me.
Yes.
Oh God, my cousin. Oh, Jara, I'm so sorry. Okay, so my cousin Jara used to work at this club in New Orleans called I don't even remember what it was called. It was on Decatur. It was right down the street from House of Blues. I was not a drinker, okay?
Okay.
Not a drinker. I didn't start drinking until I was like 26, 27.
Okay.
So we went to this club, and she was a bartender, and she knew this guy who was a bartender as well. So we went up to the VIP section, and he was like, "I'm gonna give you this drink." It was called What the Fuck. That right there should tell you.
You should have known.
I mean, it was so fruity and it was so colorful, and I was like, "Okay, whatever." I'm drinking it. I was done.
Afterwards, you said what?
What the fuck? So I'm sitting at the table by myself because she was like, I'm gonna come check on you later. And I'm just like laid out on the, okay, so my family calls me by my middle name, and my middle name is Sherry.
Okay.
So she was like, Sherry. And she's like pushing me. And I was like, huh? So I was fucked up off that one drink. It was like every bottom level alcohol that you could put in there.
Oh my god.
It was like Taka vodka. It was, I'm sure, I don't know.
Aristocrat.
It was everything, like bottom barrel alcohol that will get you fucked up in there. So she pulled me, she grabbed my arm over her shoulder and put me to the stairwell. And one of the girls that we came there with, her husband or her boyfriend was a police officer.
Okay.
So he was like, look, you take her keys, my keys, and drive her car, and I'm going to bring her downstairs to the car, my squad car. So I'm sitting in the stairwell, and I throw up. And I'm on the third floor, and I throw up, and I hit someone who is going...
So you threw up over the banister.
I threw up over the banister, and I threw up on someone, like a couple who was walking downstairs. And she was like, what the fuck? And I was like, fuck you, bitch. I'm sick.
Oh my gosh. That is hilarious.
So he like throws me over his shoulder. And like he's walking down the stairs. And my cousin, I think she was messing with this guy who was at the door or whatever. And he was like, dang, what y'all do to her? Or something like that. And he was just like, whatever. So he threw me in a squad car. He got the lights going.
Yeah.
His girlfriend is driving my car, driving me to my house. And that was a good night.
That was a good night.
That was like my first night getting like fucked up drunk.
Yes.
And I'm really hoping like my baby is not hearing this because I don't want him to think it's acceptable to get me like fucked up like that.
I know, but listen, hey, that was a good night. I must say
it was a really good night. So I want to know: do you believe in soulmates? And if so, do you believe that you can have more than one soulmate at one time?
That is one of my questions. That is so funny. Yes.
So you'll answer and then I'll answer.
Okay. I do believe in soulmates, and I do believe you can have more than one.
Okay. Tell me why.
Because I just feel like, what if something happens? What if you have favor over your life and you end up being with one of your soulmates?
Yeah.
Something happens and that soulmate is taken from you, or
why does something have to happen though?
But what if something happens and that soulmate is taken from you, or you guys just decide to go, because you can have a soulmate and it just don't work out. Like you just cannot get on the same page. But this is the person that just does it for you.
Do you think you can have a soulmate while still being in love with someone else? Come on now.
I do.
I think so too.
If you allow yourself to
get there. Allow yourself. I was just going to say that. If you allow yourself to do that, I really think for me
too, I believe you can. I definitely believe you can have one.
I don't think I would allow myself to do that.
Can you be in love with more than one person at one time?
I think so too. I mean, if you can have more than one soulmate, you can definitely be in love with more than one person at one time.
That I don't know about.
I know I'm an emotional person.
Yeah.
And if I connect with an energy, or if I connect with the soul, if you're giving me something that I need and someone else is giving me the same thing that I need, then
you could be kind of attached to both.
How can you not detach yourself from like a good connection? But I don't allow myself to do that.
Right, of course.
But if I did allow myself to do that, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. There's more than one soulmate in the world. So my feelings.
I feel like friends could be your soulmates too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I definitely have one of those. That's
Me
like
too.
my ride or die.
Yeah. Me too.
Yep.
That's funny that we have the same question.
We do. Let me go ahead and get that question.
You want to get off that?
Let me get that question
jump
out
off
the way. That is so funny.
What else we got?
Okay. Wait.
You love being tickled at your
I
own
do
question.
be tickled at myself. What age were you when you first watched porn? See if yours is like mine.
Watch porn. Mm-hmm. That's different because I'm a woman of a certain age, so we didn't watch porn. There was like nudie magazines.
That is so funny.
So the first time that I've seen a nudie magazine was probably like maybe like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And I was like intrigued.
Very intrigued.
And I was like, dang, look at them tickle bitties.
Like,
I mean, I didn't say that, but I was like, gosh, look at that. I was like, ooh.
And and then your little stuff down there started to like click. Yeah, right.
It's like the little
like what is that? I remember you remember Playboy was a really big thing back then.
How about looking at the premium channels that wasn't on your your subscription?
If somebody in the neighborhood had a Playboy, sometimes it would come through the static of your TV. Listen, I will wake up every night.
You get that real sex and everything else.
Yes. I was intrigued and got caught.
I never got caught.
I got caught. Baby, I would wake up every night. My mom probably heard.
I know. I don't want to out my brothers, but I'm sure like they were looking at that.
Probably so.
I'm sure. Because I saw the nudie magazine underneath my oldest brother's mattress, but we ain't gonna get into
that. Is so funny. What you doing under his mattress?
I don't even know. You know, people hide important stuff underneath that mattress. So it's like, let me look underneath here.
That
and see
is
what's
so funny.
there.
What you got for me?
Okay, what is your biggest fail in the kitchen?
Oh, hell, I don't even go in that motherfucker. My friends, we're going to do like a Friendsgiving, and they were like, so, yeah, we need some desserts and everything. I said, so what y'all want me to buy? Because I definitely ain't baking or cooking. And they were like, friend,
practice
but you didn't.
Makes perfect.
That's true.
So no, y'all.
Yes, no, I'm not going to act like I don't cook ever. I do cook sometimes. I just have not tried the bigger meals like the Thanksgiving meals. I have not tried those things yet.
Okay, so speaking of Thanksgiving, I'm just going to kind of deviate and ask you a question on top of a question. Mm-hmm. So, your family or his family?
That's not difficult. It's my family because his family, they really don't get together like my family does. Oh, yeah. See, so his family, his parents come to my house for Thanksgiving. Come to my parents' house for Thanksgiving.
That's sweet. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah. So we don't have to. We used to when we were younger. I would have to go to my house. Well, he would come to my house first, and then we would go to his grandma's house first.
Okay.
But after she passed, they just.
Girls, when the matriarch passed, it's like nothing ain't the same. Nothing ain't the same. It's like who's gonna pick it up?
Yeah, and I don't like to think about stuff like that. Yeah. But I just pray that me and my siblings are close enough that that's something that we never deviate from.
See, and we were supposed to do a big Christmas at home by my mom this year, but because of the extenuating circumstances, we can't do it. But my mom did call me and she was like, well, we're going to plan Christmas at my house in 2021. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she was like, well, when you find a tree on sale, you let me know. And I was like, nope, I am not letting you know because we were getting a real tree. I like real trees. I want to smell the real pine. And she was like, Gracie, and what about the lights? And I was like, I don't care about that. What you looking like that for? You don't do real trees?
No, ma'am.
I do.
You know they die quickly. So what's going to happen?
We're going to throw it out and put it on the curb and somebody going to pick it up. I like real trees.
I'm going to go and pull out my little fake tree. My little shake the hell out of it. Pull it apart. Feather it. And we're going to keep it moving.
All right, I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna let you live.
I think it's cute though. You know,
I love a real tree.
Yeah, I think it's
We're
cute.
getting a real tree. I already told
Here?
Scoot. Hell yeah,
Really?
we had a real tree before.
So wait, do you go somewhere like actually cut it down?
Right up? No, we go right up to the little neighborhood hardware store up there. They have big trees.
Oh, really?
So we go out there and we pick up one and then we bring it
okay.
home. Yeah, girl.
Well, you know what? I
You
think
better
that's
get you a
awesome.
real tree.
That's it. Nope, I'm good, but that's okay. I must respect yours.
What you got for me?
Have you ever had a threesome or wanted one?
Had one? No. Wanted one? To be continued. Next question.
Well, I'll answer it. Hell yeah.
You had one?
No, I wanted one.
Okay. I was like, you had one?
Girl, no. I wanted one though. Those
Wanted?
were wanted.
No more?
In present tense. But my sister is, and I love my sister. Oh my God.
Hey, Sean.
I know. I love her. She's like, don't invite those demons in your house.
Girl, that is
I love that.
That
I
is
love
the
her.
angelic spirit of sexuality, okay?
You know, and she is so true. She's
love
telling the
Chandra.
truth because you can bring that into the household. That's like T.I. and Tiny. Like
But you have to
can
know what you're bringing into your household.
you do, and you have to know
You have
your
to be
spouse.
cautious. Yes.
You have to know your spouse.
But you have to talk to your spouse about that too as well.
You do. You do.
You don't cross that threshold without communicating with your partner
Yeah.
and setting stipulations.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yep.
So just for you guys who are wanting to cross that threshold.
And don't be hitting me up talking about you. Nope. I'm good. Trust me.
Me either.
It would not be with you.
I don't want to know you. I want to know you, but I don't
Right, I don't want
want
to know you. Not like that. Not like that.
Okay, so let me find like a good one because that threw me for a loop. Okay, so you're about to get in a fight at a club.
You already know me. What's up?
What song comes on as your soundtrack?
Nuck if you buck. Nuck if you buck. Nuck, 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 nuck if you buck. You know I know the whole song. I come in the clubs, shaking my dress, throwing these balls and busting these heads. Yep. I'm from Fairfield.
Okay, I put Nuck If You Buck too, but then I also did like Bone Crusher, Never Scared. So I'm outside of the club and you think I'm a punk.
Hey.
Don't pull me.
I need some. Yeah, that's what I need. Right there. What's the most craziest thing you did at your mom's house?
Had sex.
Yeah.
I mean,
Me too.
that's
Okay.
it.
Let me give you another
Give
one.
me another one. Yeah, that was. I think everybody done had sex in their
I
mama.
I agree. Okay. Between the two of us, who is more likely to get arrested?
I'm gonna say me.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna. I thought you weren't gonna get this, but keep going. So you got it.
I'm gonna be real because we had a conversation the other day because
You
I
be
was
going
a
off
little
on people,
upset about something,
which you should have been.
and LaDonna was like, "Well, I just forget about stuff," and I'm just like, "No, you don't forget about stuff."
No, that's not what I said.
What you
I
said?
said you go off on people, and I have to be
I do.
the.
You the peacemaker, and
I
you
have
like
to be the Sinclair.
woo-woo-woo, the
Yeah,
woo-woo-woo.
you
No.
Khadijah of the crew.
I'm gonna let your ass know.
Yep, and I have to be the.
What you did. And look, when you said that, my mom, she had called me and I had told her something, and she was just like, "Gracie, why are you so mean?"
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Ma, I'm not mean. I'm just straightforward." And she was just like, "Well, I know, but you don't
She
have
sounds
to be."
sweet.
She really is.
Oh,
My mom is like so sweet, but
But you got that one right. It would be you.
It would be
I would
me.
be bailing you out.
you would be, and I would appreciate the bailout because
I would. I'll be bailing you out.
I mean,
You
whatever.
you would be. What? Why you pulling us over?
What? the
What?
fuck you-
For why?
Do you have probable
You heard me.
cause?
Look, for why?
Do you have probable cause? I know my Fifth Amendment. Okay,
look, I'm pushing Grace. Stop.
See, that's where my baby get it from. Damn.
Okay. What you got?
Okay, so how much would you?
Tickled. Come on, tickled.
How much would you pay a hacker threatening to release your browsing history or your text message history to your friends and family?
Yes. That motherfucker has everything I got. No, what you want, my shoes?
What you want?
I give you this Apple Watch.
You want the iPhone too? It's not the latest version, but you can have it.
You can have it. Look, you can have it. Oh, just don't do that.
What's the price? What's the price?
Ooh, shit, everything I got. Everything I got. I can't. You just listen. We're gonna go to the ATM, and until it says zero, it's yours.
We can only make a $500 transaction per day. So come back tomorrow, and I got you.
I got you. Keep coming back. Long as you hold off. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna get into. I know we've been laughing.
Give me something serious.
Yes.
I know you're about to do something serious. Okay, let me
get
myself. Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What was a time that you were the most vulnerable?
When I had to tell my mom I was pregnant at 17.
Yeah.
I was 5.5 months pregnant. I was 5.5 months pregnant.
I was not looking for that.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I looked like this. I had like just like a little pudge. I was in denial for so long, and I was like, I can't do nothing about this right now. I really was in denial. I really think that, I mean,
at what point did you say, you know what? God, it's a baby growing?
When I had to tell my mom.
For real? Mm-hmm. Were you even going to the doctor?
I didn't go to the doctor until I told my mom.
And thank God he is a healthy boy.
He was a healthy, and he was born on the exact same day that the doctor
said that you were
really. Mm-hmm. That was my most vulnerable moment because
I couldn't imagine having to tell my mom.
Let me tell you how it happened. So I knew. Okay, so I told Warren this story so I can tell the story. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to have a baby.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, so I had picked up the phone book, and I was just like, phone book back in the day. It wasn't no internet. Like, get on Google.
Right.
It was pick up the yellow pages or the white pages. So I opened up the phone book, and of course, abortion, first thing. So I looked at it, and I looked at it for weeks.
Right.
Dialed the number, busy. Dialed the number, busy.
He had a destiny.
He has a destiny. And I was like, okay, well, I can't get rid of this baby. So maybe he just really ain't here. And maybe I'm just not really having a period or whatever. But 5.5 months later, I was like, oh, damn, I got to tell my mom. I told his dad, and he was like happy. I mean, I told him beforehand. But when I decided to tell everybody, I told his mom. His mom was extreme. She was like, I dreamed of fish. You know how black people are. Mm-hmm. Told my mom, she was like, Mom, I'm not doing that.
The girl mom.
Yeah.
Of course.
My mom was the one who threw me my baby shower and everything.
Of
but
course.
That was the most vulnerable I had to be because I had no choice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, girl. So, okay. Okay, so when you first got your heart broken, what song did you play?
Probably Donnell Jones.
Oh, where I want to be.
Yes. Sean used to sing that to me all the time when we were.
Was that a message?
No, I just used to love the song. I never thought that it would be.
Can he sing?
Message? Yeah. But
really?
he will not sing anymore. I don't know why he wants. His mom sings. Like, it's his cousins. Like, they have like a group. They all sing.
The panties off of me?
He will not sing anymore. But yeah, he did a dine and dash on me. Like, he got the panties and left. Yes, he did. He got the panties and left, y'all.
No.
And I came back. Let me tell you, so in 9th grade, I had like braces. You know, I'm the new fish in the pond.
And you was tall.
And I was tall, but I'm still cute though.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So we came back 10th grade year. I got my braces taken off. I had a little color in my hair. I went studying, Sean, because my mama always told me,
what she said,
don't ever let nobody see you sweat. So that's what I held to.
Okay.
I did not let him see me sweat. I know. I did not let him see me sweat. And when I would be at school, because I was in the band, and he was on the football team. So like we had to start practicing before school actually started, because when school started, it was pretty much the games were starting.
Right.
Girl, and I was doing me, and he saw me and was just like, my bad. Yeah, nigga, you love. You got the penis and love.
Donnell Jones.
Yep, Donnell
You
Jones.
love someone.
Yep.
My thing was Keisha Cole.
What song?
It was like the whole The Way It Is album.
Oh yeah.
But it was like, once again, see, Warren was my road dog. That was like my little buddy.
Yeah.
And then when he got older, he was like, I knew you was heartbroken. I was like, why you say that? And he was like, you used to play all that Keisha Cole and Mariah Carey.
That's so cute.
He was like, oh, I hope my mom okay. And I was like, bruh, I'm all right. I could go through heartbreak. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I didn't realize that, he was really paying attention. But
yeah, he was paying attention.
Okay,
girl.
so we're going to do like 2 more.
Okay.
So you give me one. Let me see what you got.
Do you think a person can be in love with you and still cheat?
Yeah, absolutely.
I do too.
Because I think that when you're in love with someone, I mean, you love their attributes, you love everything about them, but sometimes the communication is not there, so you're not expressing to them what you really need. So I feel like unless you express that, then that would definitely lead to cheating.
And men, they just like to get their ding-a-ling wet. It doesn't.
I mean, you can get it wet here.
And sometimes that can come up when you're not around. And they take that temptation. And they take that temptation. So, I mean, I'm saying that to say that I do believe a person, because women cheat as well.
Absolutely.
I do.
We're better at it, but
yeah. I do believe that a woman or a man can be in love with their significant other and then still step out on them. It doesn't.
But why would you think they would step out?
Maybe it's the adventure. It's just the attention.
Okay, so and see, that's why I have a problem, because I just feel like if you're expressing things to people, there's no reason to cheat if you're expressing these things. Like, hey, I need adventure. I want to do something wild. I want to do something crazy. I want to do something out of the ordinary. Are you down for it? If that person is down for it, then yeah. If they're not, then I can see why that person would cheat. But then I don't know. I'm so emotionally connected that I don't feel like I can cross that threshold.
Everybody's not emotionally.
They're not.
I'm sorry.
They're not
connected like you are. I am as well. So it's like if I'm so in love with you, there's no way I can be so in love with someone else.
Right. Without permission, because it's like, I mean
permission.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I tell you that I'm in love with someone else, if you're okay with that, then I feel like then it's okay for me to be in love with someone else. Not everybody is open to that.
Would you be okay with a guy that allows you to have another relationship? Have you ever
I'm not there. Well, I just can't put myself there because I know I wouldn't do that in my relationship, in my marriage now.
Oh, absolutely not.
But if I were not in a marriage and I had an understanding with someone, yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would, because that's just I'm just
Free
a
spirit. Yeah. Me too. Okay.
I'm just a free spirited person. I don't know.
What you got? What you got, girl?
Whatever. Okay. So you overheard a conversation that you weren't supposed to. What was it about? Have you ever overheard a conversation that you weren't supposed to? I mean, I think we all kind of overhear conversations that we weren't supposed to. No?
I did, but I don't think I should talk about it.
Okay, so
I'm just going to drink.
Okay, so I'll give you another one. Would you rather live for a week in the past, any part in the past, or would you rather live for a week in the future?
Like, you're saying that I only have this week to live.
Just that 1 week, and you want to redo the past, or you want to see what the future is like?
Oh, absolutely. Take me to the future.
Really?
I'm done with the past.
Okay, that's true. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
I gotta say,
what?
Who do you have? Who is your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush. I think you asked me this before, and I was not able to answer.
You want to know who mine is?
Tell me who yours is.
Common.
He's nice. He's
Common
nice
is very.
he
ain't chocolate. He light.
Well, yeah.
Freckles.
Light skin.
Yeah, light freckles with. He's so intelligent and soulful.
Dang, I've never thought about that. Who is my celebrity crush?
You have thought about who's your woman celebrity crush? Mine is Amber Rose. I'm sorry, I have thought about these things.
No, not Amber. I would think still Rihanna.
Yeah.
I like Rihanna.
I
love
Amber.
her vibe. I love her everything. I just
Yeah.
feel like she would be like super sexy and whatever. But
Yeah.
my male celebrity crush, I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay. Would
That's-
you shoot
that's
your
crazy,
shot?
But that's crazy though that I would think of a female celebrity crush.
No, it's
before
not crazy because
Is
we're
it not?
married. We're married.
So am I supposed to think about a woman more than I think about a man?
No, I'm just saying like
Because I'm not thinking about no
to
man.
be honest with you, it's not a whole lot of sexy ass men in the industry that you just come off
like,
your
damn, like, God
yeah,
damn.
it's not.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
So
That's true. What were you about to say?
would you shoot your? Because I know we're trying to get through these, but this is a good one. Would you shoot your shot if you wasn't married?
Shoot my shot with who? Anybody?
Anybody? Would you be the dominant personality to go in and approach a man?
I approached my husband. What are you
Really?
talking about? Hell yeah. Are you serious?
Really? No, I would definitely.
I am the aggressor in a relationship. Like, if I see something that I want,
yes, I'm going to get it.
I'm
But
definitely
it's
gonna
a
get
way I can go and get it. Like, I'm a flirt.
me too.
So I'm going to let you know that I'm feeling you without actually having to say, hey, my name's LaDonna. I'm feeling you.
So when I re-met my husband, because for those who don't know, me and my husband went to high school together in New Orleans. We weren't associated with each other because he was like the jock. And I was like I just went to school, did my work, whatever. Fast forward a few years later, I got invited to his 25th birthday party. And I walked up to him and I was just like, hey, you remember me? And he was like, how can I forget? And I was like,
you better scoop. You better scoop. Yes.
so that whole night I was like flirting with him. But there was another girl who was flirting with him.
Oh, that bitch didn't get him.
She didn't get him.
She didn't
Of course
get
she
him.
didn't get him. But
Have you seen her lately? Do you hold them tighter when you see her?
no.
Shit, baby. Let me tell you.
No, because she's good. Oh. Well, she may not be good, but whatever the case is.
Well, yeah.
But I saw him, I was like, what's up? So, I was dancing on tables at his party.
That is
hilarious. That's another
Were you-
drunk moment
okay,
that I
okay.
had.
Okay. That
I
is
was
so
dancing on
funny.
tables. But yeah, I mean, I want it. I see it. I got it.
I got it.
I get it.
Yep.
That's it.
That was cool, y'all. Did you have any more questions you wanted to quickly ask?
No. Oh, no. That was it. That was it. Okay, so we're gonna go into the advice. And LaDonna, do you want to read the advice letter? Do you have it?
Sure. I have it.
Go ahead and read that.
Hi, ladies.
Girl. Hey.
Me and my girlfriend have been together for about 3 years. Is that it?
3 years, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Me and my girlfriend have been together for about 3 years, and we have just had a beautiful baby boy. When I first met her, she had the baddest body I have ever seen on a woman. That's sweet.
That really is sweet.
But after she had the baby,
Sorta. Mm-hmm.
I see, gained 45 pounds. She is in no mood to get back in shape. Am I wrong for wanting her to get back at it? Let me know. Thanks, ladies. Keep up the good work.
You want me to go?
You can, because I'm sitting on ready. Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know how long ago she had the baby, but I'm 19 years in and I'm still trying to get rid of my baby weight. Okay, so you have to.
You ain't trying to get rid of 45 pounds.
Okay, so I'm not trying to get rid of 45 pounds. I'm still trying to get rid of that last 10.
I got you.
But I just feel like you have to give her time. I don't know how long, and I don't know what a bad body is to you, but when a woman births a child and brings a child into this world, the body is not the same.
It is not the same.
You have to appreciate the body as it is and what it goes through to bring forth a child into this world.
Fuck that shit you talking about. Listen. Listen.
No.
Nigga, have you even said, hey babe, let's go work out. Let's go for a walk. Let's put the kid in the stroller.
Right.
And let's go for a walk.
Right.
Or are you just sitting back looking at her after she has a birth
because you on
your
Instagram.
baby? Right. While you watching these bitches that go and get their body done 2 seconds after
that's what they don't know. They don't know these women who are in the
Why would you
limelight.
put that type of stress on your woman? Like, what type of dude are you? I thank you for listening to us every week.
But you kind of wait for wanting her to snap back. And even if she doesn't, but
you are
the
wrong,
one,
sir.
Be the one to kind of coerce her.
You have to, because it's so difficult for a woman. First of all, you don't, you especially if she's a new mom, you don't only have the child that you're worried about.
Right.
She has hormones that are still going
on in her body.
In her body. Nothing's the same. She is a totally different individual now. So it's totally unfair.
And guess what? She don't got time to go to the goddamn gym, because guess what she's doing? She's nursing that baby. She's taking care of that baby.
Yep.
Just give her time. Like, snap back.
Now.
What?
Now, ladies.
I don't even want to hear what you got to say. Shit, what you got to say?
Now, you don't want to wait too long. I know we nursing for the first 6 weeks. First 8 weeks, I didn't nurse personally.
I did.
But it's much better when you do nurse. You know,
because you burn the calories.
Yeah, you burn those calories. But you have to take care of yourself. No, you do not have to go into the gym to lose weight. No, you do not have to run heels, but you do have to put some effort into it, meaning that you supplement some of the things that you're eating.
Right.
You're taking a walk.
Unless you're nursing, because if you're nursing, you need the calories. A lot of calories.
You need the calories. Yeah, but it is certain calories that you need.
Right.
Right. You don't need to be eating McDonald's 3 times a day. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there, all right? I'm on your side.
Be like,
I'm on you. Right. I'm on your side, ladies. Listen. But we have to make effort because, okay, so yeah, I work out in the mornings and it's a lady that comes in there with her 1 year. She may be 2. The baby may be 2. But she gets the baby out the car, gets the stroller out, put the baby in the stroller. Is she a single mom? I have no idea. Yeah. I have no idea. But she makes the effort to bring that baby into work out with her. Like
Yeah.
that's just how bad she wants to
get back into
get
shape.
back into shape or to feel more like herself.
Right.
So it's doable.
It is.
You know, you have to have the motivation, and you have to find the motivation from somewhere. That's why
And not just from him.
absolutely.
Okay.
But you know what, nigga? If you gonna say all this shit, you need to be the
for that
motivation.
membership. You better pay for that membership.
Or you need to be the motivation. And the way that you are the motivation is you say, baby, you are so beautiful. But I want you to go and spend a little time with you.
Mm-hmm.
And a good way to do that is however you feel like your self-care would be.
Right.
Or, hey, babe,
Well,
let's go on a walk. Let's go to the
yeah.
park. Let's take the kids to
Encourage
the
her
park.
to work out, because like I told you before, like when I first moved here, I had gained a lot of weight because I was in like a little bad space.
Yeah.
And then Scoop was just like, let's go to the gym.
Right.
He didn't say you can get a little
You
chunky.
getting a little chunky. He didn't say that, John. He didn't say
I appreciate that,
John.
because if you said that, I was like, oh, fuck you.
I know.
Regret marrying your stupid ass. Fuck you.
Oh, so weak.
But yeah, give her time, because
Yeah,
I'm feeling like this baby is new. So you definitely have to give her time to quote unquote snap back. She is not going to snap back.
And
like
she
everybody's
might
different.
not. She might not snap back.
Love and appreciate her body the way it is, because she
Yep.
brought forth life.
Yep,
She brought
and it's
forth
hard.
life for you.
Just because another woman brings forth life and can snap back doesn't mean that that's the woman that you chose.
Right.
You chose this woman and she gained 45 pounds, and it may take her a little bit longer.
That's all right. You better smack that shit.
You better smack it. You better hold on to them rolls. Shucks. You better smack them that cellulite. Yeah, I know my husband do. Y'all, this episode was fun.
It was really fun. I love the Q&A.
Yes.
It was really good.
Yes.
But you guys, next week, don't forget, we are bringing on our first guest. And
Yes.
I think he's going to be like a really good energy for the
Oh,
show.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I know him personally.
And I think he's going to be really, really fun. So
Yep.
stay tuned for that. And if you guys want to email any more questions, just email us at ask2dopegirls@gmail.com. That is ASK2 And then you can find me at Grace Face with 2 underscores at IG.
And me at Naturally Pretty.
And
on
don't
IG.
forget to like, subscribe, and share on our Twitter, our email, our
Our website.
website, our Instagram, our YouTube.
Yep.
Don't forget, you can see our faces. You can see how we interact with each other on our YouTube. Yeah. So don't forget that. So
And one more thing.
Yeah, tell
one
me.
more thing. By the time this comes out, it'll be next Tuesday, which means it'll be Thanksgiving week. So you guys
have
take
a happy Thanksgiving.
Take a moment to be thankful and grateful for what's in your life. Enjoy your family. Eat good.
Y'all, 2020 has been like such
Yeah.
a crazy year for
It has.
everyone. So be thankful that we have made it this far.
Yep.
Be thankful you have not gotten COVID. If you have gotten COVID,
That
be
you're
thankful
still
that
here.
you beat it and you are not a part of the statistic that have not
Absolutely.
made it.
Right.
So we appreciate you. We love you. Enjoy your family. Enjoy
Yeah.
your friends. Enjoy your quiet, quaint atmosphere for Thanksgiving. So hopefully you guys are not like joining up in big groups, because
Yeah.
the numbers are
It's
spiking.
not.
and
Yeah.
we,
it's not
we
good,
can't do
y'all.
It. We
It's
can't
not
do
good.
it.
It's not good. Yeah. Y'all be safe, and 2 dope girls out.
Bye, you guys. We'll see you next
Bye.
week.
Dope girls, dope the dope girls, dope the dope